Welcome back to Birth by Sleep. Today we shall be focusing on Ven's visit to the mysterious tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. Instead we are focusing on these two boring characters that no one cares about.
Where's my anime-ness? Where is the kawaii desune-ness?
Oh my god, what happened to you, Mickey?
Third star from the right, they said. Nothing will go wrong, they said.
Left at Albuquerque, they said. Beat him up and take his shard.
Oh, you must be talking about Mickey. I saw him...
See, the problem with the Captain of the Guard using a shield is that he can't threaten somebody for information by holding the shield edge to his throat. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Give me a rash?
I'll defend you. I will.
And then Donald and Goofy just disappears. They don't interrogate him. Okay.
They're just like, come up in your own time.
We'll just fade magically into your body somehow, like we've always done.
Oh god.
That music definitely doesn't get old after a while.
And little throwback to KH2 here, the way this scene is framed.
It's almost as if this was a badly planned prequel or something.
Always a pleasure to hear Corey Burton reprise his role as Yensid.
And, you know, as everyone else in this entire game series. I'm pretty sure he tried a Donald at one point. We didn't really hear it, but it was very deep and masculine quacking.
Has difficulty following directions too.
Yeah, I know. I've used this GPS. I can see where that comes from.
Mickey's whereabouts.
Ah, you got this thing I can equip to my Snorlax.
Sure.
Okay, man, we don't need to fight over a nickname. Shit.
Some guys call me Robin. I just ignore them.
Explain.
Does he have, like, the fattest candle in the world on his table?
I think that's a skull.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's one of those skulls, and you put... What? Who started that? They could have stole... They have a skull here. Then they put the candle on top of it, and that's a thing. Who started this?
People in the Dark Ages.
Oh man, I don't have anything to hold my candle. The skulls of my enemies! Of course!
Grandma's passed away, but she's gonna make one hell of a candle holder.
Well, we gotta get some use out of the body. Here, just rip off the head, take off the flesh. We'll do something with it.
Hang on a bit, TV's on the fritz. This is the worst House of Mars episode ever.
Yeah, not counting the movie. Oh!
The one where Mickey Mouse just gets the shit kicked out of him.
Where'd you go? Is he okay?
There is a dark and powerful force that is...
The force of plot convenience is interfering with my mojo.
There's a really jarring bit coming up in a second. And when I say jarring, I mean it's just weird to see Donald and Goofy do it.
But I'm the captain of the King's Royal...
Well, wait, when could they do that? When could they summon... Wait, what? What? When could they do that? I'm pretty sure they couldn't do that before.
I was just under the impression that they pull their weapons out of nowhere.
I mean, yeah, it's coming out of their ass, but it's not like, I have the power!
The Square Enix magic finally got to them.
I guess. Then again, I guess it's the same magic that keeps that fucking helmet on Goofy's head.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like his Mega Metal hat. It's like his hat hit one of the metal blocks from Super Smash Brothers or something.
Did you ever use the Donald and Goofy D-Links?
No!
Why?
Because I didn't use D-Links much, because I didn't see the point.
The only D-Link you should be using at this point in the story is Mickey's, because he gives you double EXP when fully leveled.
Pretty much.
Again, boy.
It's a guy with a frog in his throat.
Don't mind me, just bumming around.
Man, I'm surprised Leonard Nimoy hasn't died by the time it took to put this update up.
I know. Probably will by the time KH3 comes out, and I don't mean that as an insult. I mean to say Square Enix is fucking incompetent.
It's fucking reality, man.
Oh, we insulted him. Can't do that.
Oh no, he's using flashbacks.
Oh my god, Square Enix's most insidious plot device ever. You insult their characters, you insult their plot structure, the characters you love die.
Oh, but not for good. You had to lose in order to find.
You know, I have to imagine his glove must be super flexy by now because of all the finger stuff he's doing.
He's just the kind of guy who loves to flex his fingers when he's being all evil.
I think the worst thing you could do to him is to starch his gloves. I can't bend my fingers!
What are you doing, Xehanort? Trying to flex, damn it!
It's pronounced Keyblade sometimes!
Okay, I get this explanation, but it's stupid all the same. Just listen for a second.
Key, the most ancient. Some say Kai, but the meaning is the same.
So why not call it the Keyblade then?
Yeah, there's no reason to have two different definitions. I mean, I understand what you were trying to go with, but at the same time, it's just causing confusion. You know, it causes too much confusion where there doesn't need to be. Just call it one thing and be done with it.
Ericus knows it too. He knows exactly what you are.
The Master?
Haven't you ever wondered?
Give into the darkness or I'll fry the shit out of you. What a great option.
I'm gonna have to go with frying.
Ericus was frightened of you.
I'm frying of him too. I mean, think of what this game has wrought because of him. So are we just gonna lie face down all day? You know, we're just gonna lie around, I guess? Is this like Sleepy Land, or...?
He's trying to come to terms with the fact that there's two different ways of saying key.
Yeah. He never let me see other worlds. No matter how much I asked.
No, Ventus, I'm afraid you can't go visit Knife World. I'm sorry.
Or run with Scissors Land.
Why won't you let me do the things I want? Ah!
Hey, I'm perfectly capable of travelling by myself, thank you. No! Get going! This way is much faster!
The great masterful fart of Master Xehanort.
No, I'm not gonna do the haha oh shit thing. I already did it in the KH-a-thon, thank you very much. And Ventus is born again, or something.
What am I? What has the Master been keeping from me all this time?
Am I really a common rider? What are the answers? Spires!
He just seemed very controlling, does Master Ericus.
Well, Mark Hamill, I guess.
Very bigoted as well, which is very jarring, seeing as Luke Skywalker was very on the line.
Now, it is the whole Jedi thing coming up. I mean, that's what doomed them to begin with, right? You know, in the original prequels.
Well, what matters is that you're home.
Now, we could get matching scars.
How do you think I got this scar? Run with Scissors Land.
What?
That's your excuse. For keeping me imprisoned here, isn't it?
Look, Ventus, I'd like to have a discussion with you, but I'm gonna have to kill you, so... Oh well.
What did you hear?
That I'm supposed to be some weapon.
What?
Some kind of Keyblade.
It's pronounced Keyblade sometimes. I don't care!
He could never let it go.
Now I'll flashback to how I got my bitchin' lady getting scars.
Back in the day, he was a lady killer. He had the smoothest skin in all the Keyblade realms.
Why do you seek the Keyblade?
Sometimes it's pronounced Keyblade!
All the worlds in darkness.
It would be funny if every character just started doing that.
But darkness did cover the world once, in legend.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the gravel pouring out of your mouth.
Say, look, we've told you that wasn't darkness, it was just nighttime, okay?
Darkness happens every day when the sun goes down. It must mean something. Yeah, it's time to go to fucking sleep. That's what it
They
means.
say ruin brings about creation. So what then would another Keyblade War bring?
Don't you mean a Keyblade War?
A Facebook-based browser game.
Yes, the ultimate evil, the ultimate darkness.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did. You know, it's like, it's supposed to be some browser game, and you can, like, sort of, I think you can, how customizable is the character you can make? Like, do you have to pick from presets, or can you, like, do, like, clothes and hair and things like that?
I think it's like the avatar system from RE Coded.
Oh, I mean, I'm still kind of iffy on the whole thing. You know, if they put in, like, past Final Fantasy villains, I'll forgive a little bit. I'll forgive, like, 5%, because I really want Garland in this series. I really do.
Basically, it's supposed to take place during the Keyblade War and use cards to battle, a bit like Chain of Memories.
I don't think they'll do the Chain of Memories thing exactly. Like, I don't see it being action-y. Like, I see a lot of, like, menu stuff with cards. Keyblade Master!
Some call it Kai. Saying not, he could never let the pronunciation issues go.
They killed each other over grammar. I love it.
I failed.
But why did he ever trust him to begin with? Has he seen what Keyblade he carries?
Yeah, the whole super evil Keyblade should have tipped you off, man.
Seriously, look up Xehanort's Keyblade Rider. It has devil wings.
The Keyblade has no place in this or any world. Xehanort has made his purpose clear, and I am left with no choice. Forgive me, but you must exist no more.
You know, without explaining this, I can understand why Terra might be a little mad about it.
Yeah. This constitutes murder, surely, or attempted murder.
Pretty much. I would be like, Terra, this is kind of why I'm killing your friend. Let's just discuss this in an even manner. What attempts? You're not explaining anything. I have to kill your friend. Why? Well, fuck you, that's why.
Oh, that one time when you told him not to be afraid of losing, that was an attempt at trying to reach him.
There's no explanation as to why he's right, but he's completely right. You know, it's really disconcerting to have to watch somebody in bell bottoms fight, you know?
They're like ancient Japanese samurai pants, I think.
I guess. You know, the other day I had a Chinese food called Simmering Samurai. It was very good.
I love Terra's theme. The version used in the BBS credits is much better, though.
No, only his character arc was as good.
But you hurt my friend. Has the darkness taken you, Terra?
Have you given in to the incorrect pronunciation of Key?
We'll fight over it. No, Terra, sometimes it is pronounced Keyblade. You don't have to give your life up for it.
And to think, we could have all avoided this if he just stepped backwards through the portal.
Pretty much. You know, this is kind of a random place Terra decided to throw him to, now that I think about it.
Well, is there any idyllic setting that he knows about, really? Everything else is smothered in unversed, or just princesses, and he doesn't want to get Ven involved in that, not at his age.
And then there's this asshole over here.
Well, I'm just getting started with you.
Vanitas, why do you have tendons on your arms?
You don't want to know.
So what
Yeah.
are you waiting for?
This isn't my costume, this is my actual flesh.
Right here and now.
Well, even the
Come,
sash,
Keyblade.
especially the sash.
No, I won't do it.
You hear that music? No means no.
Blade can be forged as if you and me fight. Well, guess what? I'm not fighting.
You used to be too broken to talk back.
No, Square Enix migraines!
No, I'm sorry. Take as long as you want with KH3, just don't kill Ven.
The psychic power of Gabe Newell.
Okay, apparently Heartless did exist at this point in time, but they were very rare. Side note, Neo Shadows are my favourite Heartless.
They're alright. I'm not sure if they're my favorite. I'd have to look at the others just to make sure, but they have a pretty decent design.
It is because you're trying to hold it in. Let the dark impulses waken.
Nice touch of them making a younger Ven model and taking off his Ericus emblem, instead of just reusing the same one and removing the emblem.
You must. If you do not let the stone within you run its course, it will wipe you from the face of the world. Make no mistake.
Just say he'll die. Come on, don't prance around this.
Embrace the darkness. Produce for your master the Keyblade.
You know, we don't do subtitles for these parts, but if we did, this one would say, some call it Kai.
Man, he's got a friendship bracelet. I totally don't trust that.
You would rather die than use the power. Feckless neophyte.
I'm gonna have to look up what those words mean now.
What, friendship bracelet?
No, feckless neophyte. Lacking in efficiency or vitality, or unthinking and irresponsible. And now for neophyte.
Why don't you just call him a dickhead or something? It's so much easier than to a neophyte.
A neophyte is a beginner, so a beginner lacking in efficiency or vitality. Well, maybe if you trained him better than sicking murderous beats on him, we wouldn't be at this point. Damn, that was some good shit.
Empty creature from Ventus Riven.
Plot holes abound, yet no fox given.
The name Vanitas shall be given.
So is Vanitas like Vanitas' name like an anagram of something that I should know about? Like later on they'll switch around, throw an X in there, maybe?
No, all you have to know is, at this point, Vanitas kind of has no identity, which is why he wears a helmet.
What if his helmet was the identity? Why don't he just beat Stig? That would be great.
What?
Come and find me. At the one and only place to spawn the Keyblade.
Don't you mean... never mind.
It's like a verbal tick at this point.
Pretty much.
You're gonna see me choke the life out of Terra.
Yeah, choking the life out of somebody is the only thing you can really do with a Keyblade to kill someone, now that I think about it.
And Mickey, I'm just going to slap him around a bit. We can't harm the Disney properties too much, or they'll sue the fuck out of us.
That's true. Disney is a power that even I cannot tangle with.
I hear Walt Disney was once a summoner in this game, and if you try to summon him, the game will crash and it will erase all your save files.